Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Halloween rebroadcast of Wake Up Hex. As you can see, Peter is in his I've just gotten my head chopped off by a guillotine. Das Bomb is dressed as Count Das Bombula. DJ Cryptomatic is feigning like he's a businessman with a big old novelty turnstile behind him. And me, I wear the same clothing every day, so you can never tell whether it's Halloween or not.
Testing.
Also, the price is exactly what it was back in Halloween.
Testing.
That's true. 1, 2.
I don't hear you, Das Bomb. Sorry.
No, nobody saw anything. I'm just fresh out of the shower. I'm late. I didn't set up the stream, but I would have had enough time to set it up if I would have done it. Like,
if it weren't for you meddling kids, yes, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I was straight from paintball.
Paintball,
why are you a
wall
flying
crawling.
head,
What are you, 15?
Living
You're
the
a
life.
flying head, Peter.
Peter got
Peter's
his
a
head cut off.
magician.
He's responsible for the UST thing, so we chopped off his head.
Gemini confirms this
Good morning, everyone. Ellen.
And I don't feel like changing it. So
No more dust bum, clean bum now. That's
Yes.
Alan has made that observation.
what's up? What's up, Hexicans?
Oh, nothing. It's hot. That's what's up. It's hot. It's annoying.
Hot and annoying.
My tank got a fissure. My paintball
Your tank got a fissure means
Yeah.
your what kind of what is that? Wait, what is this?
It's like CO2
So,
or compressed
From
air,
my
right?
Oh, your gun
Yeah.
CO2 compressor thing.
not a gun,
Marker.
Thing.
a marker. Yeah.
A marker. It
Gun.
got a fissure is also you could say it cracked
It's a weapon.
in
But
English.
not really cracked. There is like between the joints there is usually like a blue tight thing, and that one's what can I say? It's gone. Yeah, it's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So you're
like
leaking gas.
UST.
You
It's
have a leak
leaking.
in your
It's leaking
security.
value.
This is not a laughing matter at all. It affects all of us, and it
Are we
sucks.
back to a pack? Like, I don't know. It's just whatever is happening. It's just gonna bring us closer to the 10K. 10K Bitcoin. Here we come.
All I want
Accelerating
to see is
down.
Michael Saylor getting liquidated. That's all I need in my life.
That would be the ridiculous if he has to sell as well. Boy.
Of course.
And
he
then-
will.
Boy.
And then
sure
the
it's-
Okay,
like-
but can he actually be liquidated? Or can he just expand his liquidation price down to 10K?
What? How?
no, he can't do that.
Can he just pump in more money to get his
maybe.
liquidation price lower?
More collateral, yes, possibly.
Yeah.
Hey
Depends on
guys,
what it is.
let's earn more collateral. Let's risk more. Come on, 3K. Hey, and what about the Mount Gox tokens? What about those coming out as well
Well,
at the same time?
You're a hotel maid, apparently.
Yeah, we can
Probably
see
those
your girlfriend
tokens-
changing clothes.
Is what?
Those tokens are getting out in 2 weeks, I heard.
You mean the
Really?
coins?
No. Where did you see that?
Coins, right? It's
Yeah?
just
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Just 2 more weeks.
That's like the perfect storm, and he can only sell. He can do nothing or he can sell. And I mean the price is going down. Is he gonna be strong-handed and just wait?
Do we care about Bitcoin?
His
And then everybody will front run them?
his
him?
fiduciary responsibility is now waning. His nervousness is going to take over. And he's suddenly going to make a stupid move like that.
Richard is tweeting about the UNA fail.
Uh-oh.
99.99% in a month. That's a nice red candle.
The Luna, yeah. Yeah.
Happy Lunar
That's,
New Year.
That's like their main token or something. That
I
Yeah.
have no
Yes,
idea.
yes. The one that everybody said was so good. Well, Hex was
Yeah.
such scammy stuff.
Yeah,
Now
it's an
who's
easy,
now
no-brainer
who's
buy.
scam? Yeah.
The Luna has a nice buy and burn function. You buy it and then you get burned.
And you get burned.
Like, it works. It works. You have your coins and the month value is gone.
Yeah, Dorsey looks at this as a true optimist and opportunist. This price drop is just in time for payday.
But
Well
that's what
done.
it is. Like, you know,
Yes.
I never thought I'd be one of those guys on YouTube saying, relax, everything is going to be okay. This is a buying opportunity. And that's exactly what it is.
It's exactly what we are.
You know, those guys, remember in 2017, 18, who were coming out in every crash and saying that stuff. But it Hex, it really is. And these other coins, I don't know. I don't know. But we're still here, 12 cents. We're still streaming. We're not hiding away, you know.
Well, Peter's hiding. His body is anyway.
We're saying the same message all the time as
Offsec.
we've always been.
I could be wearing green Gucci shirt or something.
Well, actually, that is a very expensive. It's got like all these cameras on it, and it takes the form of whatever's behind you, kind of like a stingray or something, an octopus. Well done. Speaking of octopi, Whales Only is here.
Is he
And
here?
YouTube
Or
was only.
I think he's still on the call. So
He's still on the coral. Okay.
we don't need
Call
him.
with the mayor.
he will yell when he needs to.
So, Bitcoin topic.
What is this?
That's a penis.
Bitcoin is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. What are you seeing?
It's great.
I see light at the end of the tunnel.
That's lovely. Yep.
Who tweeted?
It's
Who is the author of this tweet? So
GG? Oh, no. And then Reza replied. Reza is a very active community member.
yeah. Automatic. Guerrilla marketing. Troll.
Yeah.
exactly. No harm.
Oh,
Hexicans.
Hexi I don't know what you're thinking. Tisk tisk. This is a family show.
Not really, but yeah.
No, not at all.
Since when? Since Kinetic left? Kinetic.
Yeah.
So who bought the
Private.
dip
What?
on Luna?
Who's buying the dip from Luna?
Oh, this is so sad though.
This B-Roots guy.
I
And
think
that's the
it's
weekly,
kind of
right?
funny. So,
Oh, but so many people got wrecked on it, and it's a stable coin. It's not. But I mean, listen, people. There's been like what 5, 10, 20 of those algorithmic stable coins, and they never work. They never work because somebody is always finding some kind of way to attack it, to exploit it. There is some vulnerability that's coming up. There is some bug. The people that are managing it are mismanaging it. Like, why even take the risk? Why?
Well, hold on.
If you
got
need
it.
a stable coin, and it
Yeah.
sucks to have a third party for it. Just go with a safe party and be in and out like real quick.
Well,
Don't
hold
stay
on
in
a second.
stablecoin.
Hold on. Die had its growing pains early on. It had its inflation bullshit, and it had the exploit, and then it got up off the ground. And it seems to be doing fine now.
And then it got back to tether.
Oops.
And it's doing fine.
But we're waiting for the copy.
But how do you recover from this? Like there is
Turn
I
the
don't-
chart upside down.
I don't see any timeline where it recovers from that.
No, impossible. It's
It's a
like Bitcoin.
V-shaped bottom.
Like the trust is gone. This is what they call going to zero. It's like it's only 99.99%, but it's essentially zero.
That's bomb. If you go to trading view and click invert scale, that's the way to do it.
That's not how you use it. Oh boy. I mean, they could try and copy the contract at a specific block height and say, okay,
No.
fix all the, I don't know.
All
Did you
those
guys-
people deserve to be wrecked.
Did you guys see that USDT and USDC are both trading at like a 8% to 10% premium?
Yeah, USDT like had
rid-
some.
Like
No, Tether was
yeah.
also losing its peg real quick for
Nice.
5 cents, but it's now climbing back. I think it's only 1 cent.
That's
like
normal
nine.
for Tether.
99,
Yeah, when there's a
something
lot of Bitcoin movements, then Tether usually does that. But the others, the USDC and Binance USD, they have been at a premium. Yeah. They did
Which is
quite
just as
well
bad.
actually during the
It's just as bad as being, a variant of 8 to 10% either direction, because people get in at that height, it goes back down to $1, you've lost 8 to 10%.
Tether
Now, if
is
they're not paying attention, right?
0.99,
Because they think it's
7.5.
stable.
Yeah.
Awesome. But DAI is doing okay.
I mean, there is demand for stablecoins, so
Of course there is.
we'll
Get it out of the
use-
banking system. Get it out of fiat. Where do you put it so it's like kind of mellow?
Yeah, for tax
We need
reasons
that.
too. And
Yes. It's effectively a swap and not a trade. It's for like kind for like amount, kind of. Minor tax implications. So you're absolutely right.
freaking people out.
Peter Floatinghead is freaking me out too.
Peter's a talking head.
I can do magic. I can be like this. But you would see all my pimples. So
Yes.
I have
Well.
to be floating.
Wait, what is that? Is that a knee? Oh.
Like this.
Oh, an elbow.
I can
Hey,
fade out.
Wow.
I can fade out and can fade back in.
Very nice.
You can float.
Oh, the talking head. Hexicans remembers the talking heads. That's great. I would think that they came out probably when you were embryonic, but that's okay. You can enjoy my generation's music.
Yep, she's very young.
It's like band. Oh, this bomb is preparing something in the background. Okay.
But he can't talk about it.
He's buying the dip.
Are you kineticsing us? Are you kineticsing us? This bomb.
Are you reestablishing the peg?
You can't talk about it.
Are you manually balancing everything so there is order in the universe?
Bro.
Okay.
Best
People
bomb.
want the boardroom. There we go.
I'm bored. Yep. We might as well be in the boardroom.
Yep.
Well, welcome to Wake Up X. You
Welcome to Wake Up Hex. Now go back to
you
sleep.
deserve to be bored if you plug in.
So this is such a heavy news day. It's like we don't even know where to begin. The rumors are flying about how this whole thing unfolded.
Yes.
Unsubstantiated, right, from a couple of parties. One, you guys are saying that Gemini saying, no, it wasn't. We didn't know. We didn't actually sell $25,000, or we didn't buy $25,000 worth of Bitcoin and exchange that for UST to BlackRock and
No.
And
The
what
rumor
is
is that they borrowed 100K Bitcoin to BlackRock and Citadel.
so they lent. Ah, yes, yep. So the idea is they lent out 100K worth of Bitcoin to BlackRock and Citadel. Citadel and BlackRock went then, and they first sold 25K of that on the market silently on a backroom deal. For what, though? They didn't disclose what this could have been. The rumor
this is
I
what
don't know.
we had up on screen on Tuesday.
No,
but
yeah, exactly.
Gemini said it didn't happen, but then some guy posted, now I saw on Twitter, the
records.
transactions that has
Yep.
actually similar
Yep.
trades have happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait. So hold on a second. These guys, they swapped $25,000 worth of of Bitcoin for UST. Then supposedly they went and they kind of tried to, or they did coerce. They enticed the founder of Luna into a over-the-counter deal for what? A lot of his UST in exchange for Bitcoin. Which then is kind of like the OA selling all of its HEX. Is that kind of like what it was? And then you don't have any ability to maintain anything anymore. And that's when they lowered the boom and dumped both the UST and the Bitcoin on the market.
The Bitcoins.
Right? blowing
the
apart. Yes. Blowing apart the entire peg. And then they went back and said, great, now that we've destabilized the whole market and fucked everything up, we'll silently just go buy back 100K worth of Bitcoin at a tremendous discount.
Sailor. The guy needs to be wrecked. The micro strategy has to be renamed to recto strategy.
Yeah.
That's the
so wait, can I come to the punchline? The whole punchline of this entire fairy tale is these organizations fucked up millions of holders of everything in order to make a couple billion or a little bit of margin on that BTC deal.
Pretty much. Yep.
Well, the trading game is very egoistical. It's all about getting one up on the other person because you're essentially taking the money from somebody else. It's everyone against everyone. So what is it called? Free for all, battle royale.
Yeah, but if it's a slash and burn type of behavior, and you ruin the entire market for yourself, so you can't make another ingress or egress into it.
In 2 or 3 years. If you know that in your in the bear market, not the beer market,
not the beer market,
beer market, it's the beer market.
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah, Oktoberfest coming up. Yeah, sign up. Be on our table. If you have a downtrend, then it kind of makes sense to short it, gain more money through the trade, and then there is a rebound, and you sell that little rally, the relief rally. You sell that, and this is what's cascading down.
But that was not their plan. Their plan was to effectively they completed a short because they went back and they repaid the Bitcoin
because they knew
they had all the profit.
They could create the move down. They were creating the move down, and they knew that it's happening.
Yeah,
sure.
Probably that's like the purpose of if it's true, that's the purpose of those organizations to make money where they can see opportunity. If they saw it by wrecking the crypto market, of course they did it. Like, we should not be surprised. All I want to say.
The net result of Hexicans is meh, but we don't need people in Congress suddenly saying we're calling an emergency meeting and we're going to attack stablecoins because they all can't be trusted, right? We don't need that, but maybe it'll speed things up a year or two.
Anyway, is that BlackRock? There was an insider from BlackRock saying this in 2018 that they would never touch crypto until it's fully regulated, and now they are all in the mix here. So I also find that untrustworthy.
No, I don't trust that because, like,
Black Cock and Shitadel.
That's nice. Yeah.
They borrowed, they planned this, they shorted it.
Yeah,
they wrecked everything, and not only did they make money, but they also had a competitor out of the market. They hit them out. He's gone.
Which one?
UST. It's essentially he's off the market. Yeah, it's a competitor gone.
Well, maybe
because they're invested in USDC. Then is what you're saying, right?
No, they're not invested.
Yeah, the rumor is that they're invested heavily in Circle.
Well,
so they bumped a competitor out, but they also have a stake in yet another cohort.
Hey, Crypto King, good to see you.
Let me switch with Wales. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to be seen anyway. Look, much better like this.
Now it's hi, Crypto King. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanna. So regarding Bitcoin, let's look at something. Wait, I don't know. Okay.
All Mt. Gox tokens, please come out to the.
So this is
Come
this
out
is
now.
2017, if you all remember.
But
The top
I-
20k.
that's 2018.
Yeah,
Basically.
2017, 2018. That was the 20k top. So you had
Yep.
this line that was held,
Yep.
and then you had 50% drawdown. Like people were like hoping, oh, it's holding the 6k. The 6k is defended by somebody. Somebody was really wanting to keep that and was just buying all the dips, and then they couldn't anymore. And this was the capitulation for how long was it? Like a month or
Yeah,
so?
but this was
A
a
month?
black swan thing.
Yeah, but they happen all
This
the
was
time
the-
apparently, because
No,
at
this
the
was
end
the
of the
time
bear
of
market.
the Bcash fork, and then to win the hash rate wars, they had to pull away hash rate from the original Bitcoin to defend the Bitcoin Cash chain against the other competitor, and that is
Those
where-
are just narratives.
that's what
Essentially,
happened.
more
It's on the
people sold.
chart.
Yeah, but more people sold. It doesn't matter what kind of event it was or where it came from.
And price
because
follows hash
you're-
rate.
Yeah, you're running, and then there is a drop off because there is too much fear in the market. There is like one negative news. People are already anxious, and just more people sell. It doesn't matter what the trigger specifically was for that event, but in the end you get that capitulation tick, and then you can go into a new paradigm. After everybody who wanted to sell sold, everybody
That's
who was
true.
fearful,
Yeah.
they got out of the market, they got wrecked, unfortunately, which is not nice. But if you were able to hold through that, or if you were a buyer down here, and I remember there was like this, somebody found this crazy old book from the 80s that described this exact trading setup, where you have the bump and go here, and then it actually, all the people were in agreement, oh yeah, it's that trading pattern, let's go.
Bump and run.
And now, bump and run, yeah, thank you. And then now we have this kind of line in the sand at 30k, which is holding for now, and it's being bought
28.5
up
is not
here.
holding.
Yeah,
Been violated, but we don't have
so-
an event like the Bcash fork. We don't have that right now.
yeah, but
And
it can
the-
come up at any time.
Some
50%,
UST thing is not
50%
that
down.
big.
event will come up that
Yeah.
needs to be like
50% down from there would
Don't worry,
be
so-
14k.
we will-
14k. That's our 10 to 15k target that Richard is talking about, and it's also really neatly on that line. I mean, the more time goes on, it's gonna higher and higher. So it's maybe 45% drop possibility here, but that's like the next big area where people would be buyers, because that's a long-term, multi-year trend line that's been solid, right?
Yeah.
So right now, everybody who is still holding Bitcoin and is defending that 30k or is a buyer, they're like flashbacks and been here.
If you look at what is it called, the GBTC, you'll see that there's still like a pretty significant discount. It's like 25%, 30% or something like that. So Bitcoin has no reason to catch a bid anytime soon. So good luck to all the bag holders.
Yeah. Why buy it
no.
on market? Why take the risk?
That's brown. I just want to share one chart. Like the Bitcoin chart. This reminds me of the Bitcoin chart, doesn't it?
Oops.
Yes. Potential.
Yeah,
But I see some potential.
but it's different.
Just
Isn't it always?
It's different.
yeah.
We have staking,
So-
with all kinds of stuff.
The difference. It's similar, but I see it more as a wedge, as a falling wedge than a triangle.
Veg? What's a veg?
Wedge.
Wedge.
Like
Like
veggie, you know,
I see.
Veggie.
like a carrot.
it's like this. Wait,
Yes.
it's like this, and then it's going.
Zwank.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's bring it up. Yeah, like this.
Okay, the chat says vag.
Wedgie.
LB19, very witty.
On the weekly, it looks nicer.
But we
Without
didn't
the
even
wings.
hit a new low, so I'm cool with
Yet.
the hex chart.
Yeah, that's also the thing to defend, right? You want to stay above that area to stay
Would
bullish.
be nice, but you know, the more.
But if
times
it
you
falls
think
outside
that
the wedge,
sense-
then everybody who is just a trader in Hex, who don't believe in the long term, who don't understand the fundamentals, who don't understand T-shares specifically, they are gonna lose all their coins. They're gonna sell them, and people that are smarter and have a long time horizon of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 years, 5,555 days, they are gonna be.
55.
What did I say? 500?
5,555.
All right, bro. Just ignore Pablo. Okay.
$3.50.
Just ignore Pablo.
But we are assholes. Yeah,
Yeah.
ignore
Even
it.
though
Don't
I
throw him off, Pepper D.
Come on.
They're gonna be
Well-
the winners over time.
But I also noticed that the amount of staked hex dropped from 9.6% down to
Yes, sir.
9.3%. But that is the God whale stake, right?
Yep.
Because that's a bit much. For,
That's a big one.
That was
that's
148,000 T-shares that left the system. Yeah, that was a big
Yep.
one. Goddamn right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my! Wait, Dorsey, that may be the funniest thing I've read all day.
Let's go there
But-
right now.
Falling veg like a VW Beetle front end.
Damn.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Those of us
the
who are
way,
VW owners know what this means.
Oh man.
This big candle was mostly, from what I've seen, or the initial at least, and then some people got in on the panic. There was one guy. It was like a very low tier dolphin who had a stake coming out, and he emergency end staked. It was like day 500 something out of 1,800. So he took 30 or 40% loss on it. He lost like 500. Actually, let me pull it up. How much he lost on the stake exactly? So I'm not talking out of my ass.
How many T-shirts did they have? Do you remember?
Out of your
No.
Okay. Just curious. It was like 4 or 5 figures or so.
Oh wait, it was on my Twitter. I posted about it. Where is it? Where are review? No. What is this? Twitter's trying to advertise to me new features.
So to explain to Crypto Goose what the trust is, it's just like Maxi. So your assessment is incorrect, sir. Because it's mathematically backed. Bitcoin is just trash. It's just spaghetti code. So you have to know the difference. Right? Not the same at all. So I suggest you do your research.
Guys, check Rect Hex Plebs. The last image is brutal.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Don't worry, Carl. Pulse chain is here to save you.
So this was the guy. So he had 1,226 T-shares, 500 days out of 1,817 days served.
Oh,
It was
nice.
10 million total. He got after the penalty, he got 7 million. 7 million out, and then he dumped it in 2 big orders that market sold in 2 big orders. One was 3 million, and the other one was 4 million. It's like,
Bravo.
and it was basically in the bottom at what, after 70% dip, He sold. Either he was panicking, or he didn't see what the actual current price is, or he didn't see his slippage. It's like, I don't know. It seems like weird to me. I don't understand it. So
Some
what is
people
that? What is
can't
that?
handle the games. Just
Yeah,
two
people can't
big
handle the
numbers.
Well, we got a nice payout from it though. So how much
Yes,
is that
nice
actually?
penalty.
3 million hex. How much is that?
Ooh, that's good.
No, wait, that's not even what he lost. He lost 6 million total. 6.6. 6.6.
What day was it? Like yesterday or
2-3 days ago. What is it? 11th May?
Ah,
Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
The payout was 6.55 hex per T-share. T-share.
Not bad.
Take that.
So 6.6 million times, what is the current price? 12 cents? Or at the time the price was
Little bit
20
higher.
cents. Yeah, let's go 0.2.
It was never 20
That's-
cents 2 days ago.
It was out roughly. So that's like a 1 million plus loss. I'm just doing napkin math. So it was 1.3 if it was 20 cents, and oh boy, he early end staked and had a penalty more than $1 million US. Are you fucking kidding me? Can you imagine that?
And that's why it doesn't even curse, so you know it's serious.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, but this again highlights the importance of understanding what is going on. Just because you can press buy and quote unquote own something doesn't mean anything. Just because you can access it doesn't mean anything. It's on you to actually understand what you are doing in that present moment in time.
Mhm.
Look at the market right now. Look at this individual right now. They paid the price for their lack of understanding.
Yeah.
Whether they know it or not is irrelevant. It's whether you know it or not that's relevant.
And it's the truth engine working as expected.
That's right.
I mean,
He said
knew
he wanted to do something. He
what
didn't
was
do it.
doing.
He paid the price.
So how much did he make out with those 2 transactions in USD?
Yeah. So he did get 7 million sell out of it, but his execution price was somewhere around in the middle, I guess. So it was like 11 cents, 12 cents.
What a
So how much did he
No,
make
wait,
out with?
sorry, 13 cents. Wait, let me see it on chain how much it is worth.
So you're telling me he made out with about $1 million USD
Could be, yeah.
for 7 million
Seven-
hex?
It was 800,000.
$800,000
Yeah.
for kissing away
worth.
all that hex. Jeez, man.
No.
Well done.
And he can
I
go
mean,
and
it's
pay
fine,
taxes now.
But
Excellent.
boy, the potential,
Excellent. Bravo.
the lost potential is so weird to see.
Yeah, I hope it was worth it.
Sometimes you just need 800,000 and the tax consequences as well. So he makes out with
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I
100,000.
hope he is in a country where he's not taxed on that amount immediately, but only if he's cashing out. That would suck.
Oops.
Well, in many countries, the taxman doesn't use loop, so enjoy.
It doesn't use loop. I mean, take your predicament, Peter. The taxman came and took your entire body.
But
You're just a head and hands now.
Maybe. Maybe. We don't know if he needed it or not.
Maybe he was hacked, which we always like to
Possible.
figure. Yeah.
No.
Right?
No.
Of course
he
not.
wasn't.
Of course not. But we like to dream that it
No.
was.
She wasn't, because there is like 1 million in stable sitting right now in his address, so he was definitely not hacked.
But he
And
wants the copy. Come on, man.
not hacked. There are other stakes that are in profit and they're coming out in 1 year. Those
Is he
were not
still a
end stakes.
dolphin? Is he still a dolphin?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but we can check.
Let's check.
After
I mean, he was a low tier dolphin.
after you
anyway.
lose like 1,200 T shares. No, you're not a dolphin.
Probably not. But remember,
Maybe
dolphin is up
Let's see
to
how much he has
quitting.
left.
11,000 T shares. So
Yeah, he's still a dog. Is he though? Wait, he has
How much-
1.7 hundred. Wait, is it
1,000?
1,700?
he's still a dolphin.
1,700
Still a
T-shares.
dolphin. Yeah.
Isn't the cutoff at 2,200?
No,
No.
1,000. No, 1,100.
1,000 something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, 1,100.
No. No way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Squid is like 110 T-shares or some shit. And then
He's still a dolphin.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Is he-
right. 1,001. Okay, wow.
Don't check me, bro. Don't check me, bro.
I don't trust you. Trust, but verify.
I'm fucking with you, man. That's literally what I say all the time. Yeah,
This is what we're here for. We are checking each other.
that's right.
Checks and balances.
This guy used to have around 2,000, almost double what he had now. He took half of it and torqued it. That was it.
Yeah, you're right. Half his T-shares are gone.
Sounds like it to me, yeah.
do we care?
He nuked half his T-shares.
Okay.
800,000 for
So-
half of
Say
his
thank you
T-shares.
for your emergency on stake and your.
Thank you.
Pretty
Can you
much.
imagine? It's like this is the same as selling half of your houses that you owned.
Yep.
For a shit
Yeah.
price in the down market.
But you don't know who that is. Maybe it's nothing to him. Like, if it's a big Ethereum whale or whatever.
But it doesn't make financial
matter.
Still
sense,
doesn't
right?
make sense. It's still a stupid
Like-
move.
Yeah, for sure.
How
but,
many people do you
it's
see
super
that are
stupid.
owning I don't know, like 10 houses, flats, and maybe
Nobody panic sells those.
Some do. Some do, depending on the situation. Right.
Maybe.
But in this case, we just can't. We just don't know. This is why I think it's always a waste of time to try to theorize. Like, who cares? Thank you for the penalties and keep it moving because we can't figure it out. We're never gonna figure it out.
Can we weigh in on this? This is an interesting question. With an emergency end state, can you harvest a loss for tax purposes? No, no. Unless
that's not
the
how
only,
that works.
it's
Yeah,
not how the way it
that
works.
man. It's
But
not.
but
It's not
the,
taxable. People need to learn how to read the damn code. It's not
Right.
taxable.
it's true, not for gains or losses. But the only way you'd have a bonus is if bonus tax wise is if you got in at a higher cost basis, and then when it came out again, the actual staking process has nothing to do with that. When it comes out, you sell it at a lower price. Therefore, the buy-in and the actual result of the transaction would be a negative. That's the only way you can save on taxes. Otherwise, absolutely not.
Oh boy. Give me a second.
Alan, you are a wordsmith and a gentleman.
Oh wow, Luna is now trading below a cent even. Jesus.
Whoops.
But again, the moral of the last 24 hours in crypto is really these fools on YouTube, they get you wrecked. We are still here. We are still purveying the same message. Hex is at 12 cents.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Hey
But
man.
Dorsey's correct. It is still a taxable event.
Praise the crypto lord.
The African priest.
The African priest is awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's very ironic that I know for a fact the African priest, he's a Latino.
How do you know?
Yeah, you can't really do that. You cannot harvest tax losses just because you push the years, as we said. It's
No,
all
if-
about the gains or the loss in that year. And in most countries, depending on your tax residency, you can't even push it out. It has to be counted against the loss that you had in the same year. So if you
Correct.
sold something at the beginning of the year and you had a loss, so you bought like one coin at 10k, it went down and you sold it at 5k, so you have some loss there, and then in another coin you made a 2x or something. Then you can equal those out because you had some loss in that same year, you had some gain, so you don't have to pay the full taxes on the gains because you also had a loss. Those you can Is there a better word than equal out? How do you say that?
Equalize.
Transpose,
Pencil out or
equalize,
equalize?
and
Yeah.
cancel out. Yeah, you can. Yeah, thank you. You can cancel them out. But other than that, in some of your jurisdictions, you can push it out into the next year or like maybe 5 years. But it depends.
Yeah.
Ask your
Qualified
financial
tax
advisor,
attorney,
qualified lawyer, tax attorney, whatever it is in your country. Yeah,
Yes.
go talk to them.
Can we?
Pay somebody for it.
Now, if you would have sacrificed and used a deemed sale, oh no! Exactly as I predicted.
I have good news for Carl the Moon.
Carl the Moon.
Because he sacrificed for Pulse and PulseX and.
Oh, great! So he can dump on our heads to make up for his loss. Perfect.
Richard is
Yeah.
here for you. He will make your sacrifice worth it, hopefully.
You know, he
Wait.
should have opened his mouth for this one to get more viewership.
Yeah. He should do like. That's a new meme.
Wait, did people sacrifice Luna?
No.
Oh, oh, absolutely they did, but it's got to have been liquidated since
Where
since
is
then,
the
though.
mine?
I think any of these chickens must have been sold right away.
Absolutely.
I would hope so.
I know
Otherwise,
somewhere.
we need a
yeah.
version 4 testnet with new sack balance.
But I also remember that some were sold into.
We have to
stables.
correct something
I mean,
here.
Some
USD
people would be.
is technically a stable.
Some people may be very, very happy that they sacrificed with their Luna.
Possibly,
Hot
yes.
potato.
Possibly. Yeah, yeah. Let's hope it works out. Jeez.
Where?
I just lost $1.8 million in a Luna boating accident.
Oh yeah. Well,
The moon
Well,
well
boat.
deserved, man.
But everything is down. Even the Phantom, what everybody was shilling as the next hot
Oh.
potato on the, during the last 6 months. That is the worst loser in the top 100 right
Even
now. So,
Tesla was down yesterday.
so Hex is proving itself again and again and again, and we're still being gate kept and
Yeah, don't
cut it
forget
on
that
and-
we are in an 80% dip though as well. So there is
yeah,
that.
but no.
We're
It
already
could've-
down.
It could be way worse than it is.
Look,
Look at all these.
We're
other
in a
coins.
nice, warm home with no leaks in the ceiling, and it is a
Yeah.
torrential rain outside right now. Just enjoy, have a nice cold brew, and have a seat with me over by the fireplace. Welcome to
We
Hex
are
House.
on the price levels we were in April. Or
Stakers
March.
get paid every day.
Every day, you're buying the dip
Where is
every
it?
day.
Wales is not awake. That's your cue, Wales. Stakers get paid every day.
Yeah, of course. If you're just in liquid, you're down, but you want to be staked.
Wales,
Leave
free
him.
marijuana.
Leave Wales alone.
Papa is gonna wreck the algorithms. for
I'm
years.
sorry. Hey, but Crypto Goose, I can't tell if we're revisiting this or it's all clear, or if he's answering somebody else.
What?
Crypto Goose says principal is not, I think he says taxable, only the yield is correct. So if you don't get any yield, then no tax. That's correct. Yes, that's absolutely
No,
correct.
Again, it
Cor-
depends on your country. Please be very careful with statements like this.
Wait, hold on. It's not taxable as an event unto itself when it comes out, but if you dispose of
depends.
if you dispense of the asset,
Depends
then
on
you
jurisdiction, Papa.
hold on a second.
Shush.
Shush! No. I must finish. Let me finish. Peter,
break.
let me finish, or I'm taking the rest of your head off. Okay, hold on a second. Last thing, what
That's
I
what
think
she said,
believe
by the
I
way.
believe that Crypto Goose is trying to make is, however, that remaining amount that is principal that comes out, that frees out, is still, even if you didn't get any yield, it is still calculated as gains based on the original cost basis versus the amount you dispense of. If you don't sell, then there is no taxable event for the principal per se. But if you do get some yield out, then at least account for it as a $0 cost basis. And depending on your tax professional, you will either roll it over into a new stake or hold it. And it's debatable as to whether or not that's taxable as well, because you didn't dispense of it or trade it into a stable. Even then, again, talk to your tax professional and consult Coinly with a K. Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you. I paid a big tax bill last year, man. Whoa, did I pay a big tax bill. I didn't even take any money out.
It's not
Was it
stable,
huge?
guys.
It's
Again,
not table.
I'm gonna say this again. It all depends on your jurisdiction, because in America you
I
have
agree
those
with that.
taxable events. In Portugal you don't pay any taxes. In Germany you pay immediate taxes on the yield, but you don't pay taxes on cash on ending the stake immediately. And then you have 1 year. If you sell within a year, you get taxed. If you don't sell within a year and sell it later, you get it for free. In France, you have 30% no matter what you do. It's always when you cash out. It's like every country has a different rule for it. There is no single tax advice that you can rely on. Anytime somebody is telling you something, always verify it for your own country, because it's gonna be vastly different wherever you are right now.
Yes, true.
By the way, Portugal, it's tax-free for like private persons, but if someone has interest in you and they and you sell a lot, like often, they could
Yeah. If
Justify it as
it
a
is
business, yeah.
if it is a recurring thing, and it's running like a business where you take like payments from it on a monthly basis, for example, that could make you look like a business and therefore be taxed at 25%. Yes, I know about that one as well. You're right.
Yeah,
Like,
so
see, it's
careful,
all
careful.
weird and different
Portugal,
everywhere.
good, but careful.
Oh my God. Oh, comedy for the win goes to Crypto Wash. The comedy attached to that meme is, bring it back up. Please bring it back up, Dustbomb.
It's funny.
Where is
He
it?
built
I
it.
didn't-
He built that with his bare hands.
Oh.
No,
Nice.
isn't that cute? Well, it's
Nice.
cute. Family-friendly comedy.
Papa joke.
I thought it was great. Well done.
Yes.
Yeah. Win Portugal. No, I'd have to denounce my U.S. citizenship, and that would be not fun. So
You're
I'm
still a US citizen?
I'm still U.S.
What the
citizen.
hell?
What were you thinking to be born in the United States? Well, at least I still got my body intact.
Damage.
What?
Financial damage. You know, the emotional damage mean.
No, it's
Yeah. Emotional damage.
emotional
But
damage.
in Tommy's
can
case,
do it.
financial, because he's still US citizen.
Do you still have to pay the other taxes from your country, from the country that you're residing in, on top of that?
There is
So you double dipped?
there was an equilibrium based as a sharing clause between the two countries. One wants their money first, and the other one says, "Did you pay that money? Okay, then you claim it back, and then you pay us." So it's all good. It's a little bit more headache and rigmarole, but it'll be over soon.
So
I'm
there is
getting the
basically-
fuck out of
yeah,
here.
Some countries have agreement with each other that you only pay one, so
Correct.
you're not double taxed. Exactly.
Yeah,
and they
but
have
these guys
that
want to.
contract, okay.
Yeah. So that's why it's advantageous to be in either Japan and the United States from that perspective.
Oh wait. I clicked the wrong one. Where is this one?
Well done.
Well, if you identify hard enough, maybe that could.
Yes.
Is there anything to be said about the
It's
last
still not
Richard
working.
Hart stream
What?
with Wendy O? Is there any takeaways from that?
It was meh. 2 more weeks.
Only two things are of interest, right? We have the 14 days, give or take a year, and then we have, of course, the Then the twerking. No, it wasn't the twerking.
The twerking was nice.
It was the fact that Richard said that he knows that members of the community are putting together a OpenSea like platform, but hey, there's probably enough money in it, so I'll do it too. Whoa!
Mintra headquarters was like,
oh no! Oh no!
shout out to Hodl Dog. Nice.
More sacrifices.
More sacrifices. Wallet coming out. Go for it.
Please, no.
Oh, hold on a second. Did anybody catch this? And Dustball, maybe you can clarify. It was said today in the voice chat that all of these people that are now coming into the chat saying, but I sacrificed from a centralized exchange wallet. What do I do? I heard that that's going to be addressed, but it may be addressed after mainnet launch. Did you hear that recently?
No.
There's a bit of a rumor, no expectations, but it could be addressed after mainnet or not.
Who said that?
I don't know where it came from, but somebody close to the devs said that they are working on it, but they're not going to hold up mainnet in order to address these types of
Nice.
poop ups.
Well, they're lucky if it is, but I mean,
It's like you
I don't want more
know how to
delays.
crypto. No more
If
delays.
I'm crying here. Oh, Chico. I don't want delays.
No more delays.
If not, prepare for the fukai.
Okay, so Walrus said it.
What is
All right,
this?
well, there you go.
Bring this tweet up. I opened the tweet and it seems like, no, not relevant, not anything.
Well, Crypto
substantial.
King is seldom relevant.
It's like it's an announcement of a teaser. It's a tease. It's
Are
a
we doing
tease,
justice
and
sound?
it's for a
It's an
third
announcement
party.
of an announcement.
It's the producer, man.
It's for Maxi though, so
Okay.
I don't know. It's nothing that's done or anything, so I'm not gonna bring it up. Too much work.
By the way,
But
Okay, all right,
still,
yeah.
thank you for putting up
Something
attention.
So two people confirmed that Richard also said this thing about the helping people out.
Working only.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole market
hope-
is a dumpster fire.
I
And our
hope-
founder is
yeah.
twerking.
When Richard twerks, it's like the breaking of the seventh seal.
That's so
All
cool.
hell breaks loose.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about that one?
But what?
The twerking?
No, about the interview itself.
Sure, go ahead.
You have 7
I
minutes.
am confused why the concept of it is a different chain is so hard to understand for Wendy. She asked like 3 or 4 times.
Because her biggest bit,
I don't
because
get
her
it.
biggest, hold on, her biggest advice to her community is make a moon bag. Just take out your principal and wait.
Okay, so I expected nothing from that interview, and I gotta admit, she surprised me.
It was the
Nah.
terrible.
She was not as bad as I expected her to be. So
Me too.
What?
She didn't
Yeah.
ask about
She,
the over.
I like
Yeah.
I like that she asked personal questions and we got to know Richard a little
like,
bit better.
did her job. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like she actually did what she should have done the first time.
But she didn't go deep enough for me. Maybe it's because I'm more technical inclined and I don't care about Richard Hart's twerking, although I do like the meme. So, but I would have liked more deep dives because it seemed the questions were all lateral, horizontal. It was like from one thing to the next
Yeah, well,
instead
you
of
gotta realize,
going deeper into. Yeah.
She even said it. She doesn't know anything. She's just like a trader. She doesn't know anything. She's a legit furu, and she's not afraid to admit it. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
what she
and,
did.
oh yeah, she did say in the beginning like she doesn't know anything, she didn't do any research, and she
Yeah.
just wants to like get the knowledge now, and
Get free
because
coins.
her
Get super
her
chats.
fan base was also in the same situation as her,
Mhm.
where they don't know anything about it, and it's just like the broad overview. So for that reason, for that use case, it was a good interview. Yeah.
We got a lot of chat people coming in to listen to the voice chat as a result of that interview. Unfortunately, some of them were borderline sober. They want to know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they want to have a good time. They They feel that Richard's a cool cat, a hep dude, and they want to know more about this whole hex thing. All right, there we go.
Man. Look, I'm just glad that it's face down on the camera. That's all
I
I
ate
got
dinner.
to say. That's all I got to say.
But
For
that shit
everybody
had
who missed it.
5,500 live viewers as it was running. So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But they
I
were on
mean, yo,
Richard's stream. She was only
with that-
500.
With that twerk action, he's gonna bring more viewers.
exactly.
Shake that.
Please,
ass.
must we again? Oh, okay. All right.
And he's really good at it too. Like he's done
Yo,
that
he
before.
fucking practices that shit. I don't care what anybody says. He practices that shit. You can't tell me he don't practice that shit.
Now, it just a question. And now, last time I checked, twerking was a lady's move,
Right.
and yet here he is bringing it into the man's neighborhood. It takes a special kind of leader to do that. Shall we say that it was successful?
Why not?
think
You, can,
that's
you,
called
you must be
having
able
fun.
to have fun with yourself and
Yeah.
just
Called
go
having
outside.
balls.
Having fun with it. Wait. Have fun with yourself. Explain what that means, Bomb. I'm wondering.
You know what we didn't do for a long time? This.
Excellent move. Just bomb.
People have never
Rock.
run too wild for too long.
Rock.
No, it means to be so confident about yourself that
It's
you
all
can,
cobwebby down there, man.
you know, even joke about yourself. That's what it means. So
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
Okay, there we have some insider information from Torren Ritz. She pretends to be stupid. She knew a lot of the answers to those questions already. She's trying to hit her market. I'm not that sure
No.
about that because she
Yeah,
asked
no.
4 times
He admitted. Like,
a question where the answer was, it's a different network. You cannot do that. And
This one, yeah.
Like, look.
him
I'ma
reaching
say
that
this.
kind of audience is huge. I'm whatever blah 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 position is. I'm telling daily in these channels about it, so many people don't know yet. Yeah, you're early. Everybody's early. You're early to the biggest airdrop. You're early to something that's better than Ethereum, and be
So
happy
can
with
I
it.
can I explain something to you guys?
2 more
Because
weeks.
that comment by Viber made me think of something that most people just don't realize. Just like we don't look at shit coins, shit chains, and etc. They don't look at anything else. You guys realize this, right? So when
Yes.
people say, "Oh, they don't know about this, they don't know about that," of course they don't know about it. Just like we don't need to know about their shit. But the difference here is that they actually need to know about Hex and Pulse Chain and then the rest, because this is actual cryptocurrency. They don't know that they're being swindled because they're miseducated, misinformed. And this is what I'm talking about, because when people enter this space, what happens? They run into the Furu army. Step 1 is the Furu army in miseducation.
yeah. They tell them what they want them,
Yeah.
To hear.
to know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's easy
important
to
we
fall into
understand
that trap because they're visible
100%.
and out there.
Yeah,
and
they're the
those
ones
are
that get
the
promoted.
big channels. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that get promoted, not us. So we have to remember that. This is why everybody doesn't know about Pulse Chain. Duh. Of course not. It's gay cap because Richard is associated with it. So
But
we
then
have
again,
to follow
maybe
that work.
maybe us just saying that isn't good enough. It's they need to live through 2-3 market cycles
For sure.
to finally
Sure.
understand the message. They must hurt.
Staking is so easy, and it makes life so easy that I can say that there is no risk, even if your bag is going down 80%. Because what happens? Well, if you're staked long enough, you're not exiting your position. So does it really matter that you're down 80%? You're just looking at some number. You're not even taking any action on it, and you don't intend to. It's just an accounting figure at that point in time. It's not realized until you actually end your stake and close that position out.
And you make a conscious choice, and
you
you
make a conscious
hopefully
choice.
thought it through, and you know you're safe for that time because you already have everything else fixed in your life.
It's a
And you
process,
have
right?
diamond hands. Like
It's a process. Yeah.
yeah.
It's not easy.
Like
and
there's
this is
so
what
many
people gotta
there's so
realize.
many things in the background that you made a plan. Like it's just so
mean,
much better.
And like my stream yesterday was, hitting on all these points. Why don't these people know about Pulse Chain, Hex, and all of this? Because it's hidden from them because this is cryptocurrency. There is a vested interest by all the players out there that control the financial system to ensure that the masses do not learn about actual cryptocurrency. It is their mission to ensure that they learn about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of that fake crap that is not cryptocurrency. Period. That is not a debate. If you don't get it by now, then you are part of the problem. Very simple. You either help others learn what proper cryptocurrency is. It's not about bashing them about, oh, HEX this, post chain that. It's, hey, this is why you got smoked. You're being lied to. This is the information you need to know. Look at the first line of the abstract in the Bitcoin white paper. It tells you you're being lied to. This is the time to educate people. This is not the time to dance on their graves.
No, this is the time for the outro.
I really would like to. It would have been a perfect moment, but I'm gonna ruin it because I want to address one more thing. Why did Wendy block users who aren't following her from commenting on the stream? Don't take it personally. Don't even think about it.
You've been subject to this as well in the past.
Oh, yeah, somewhat. No, it was on Twitter for me. It was on Twitter for me because I gave her some advice and she was like, "Who is she giving me advice?"
Who's this German guy?
We cleared it up. Don't read into that kind of thing because you have to understand that as a content creator, when you're getting big enough and your chat flies and you want to filter out all the trolls, it's much easier to have a stream of chat of revisiting people. Sorry, not revisiting people that are always there with you. It's much easier to have the subscribers or the people that pay the YouTube premium or the people that actually pay money, like those little drops you have. It's much money. It's much easier to have a good content stream if you only have those type of comments and you're pre-filtering them, because the more value a comment has, instead of just some troll who is just spamming something, it's easier to get a good stream going. And let her just have it. It's her stream. However she's dealing with that and however she's structuring it, it's her thing. It's fine the way she does it.